typical. Body of a donut, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. And he's still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So don't cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch at the ridicule. It's so typical, the visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great, I'm getting used to change. Face of a model, that's so typical. Body of a donut, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. And he's still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So don't cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch at the ridicule. It's so typical.
These restless eyes of mine will sit in to my heart and sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jook up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts. Every day can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state that worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away down Honey Lane. I gallivant with
The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, Chase McLaughlin, set to get it started. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. Good coverage by the kicking team. It's out of bounds, shy of the 20.
They're on 19 yards.
Quick toss into the hands of Lamb. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A huge play right off the bat. 36 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Second and 6 at the Buccaneers 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's second down and 6.
Here we go. Wait,
A shotgun snap for Prescott. It's into the hands of Jaden Blue. Still on his feet. And he will score! Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Next to score, Cowboys 7. Buccaneers nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain. Of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and a yard. Right back to Irving. The tackle him at the 48, but that run is good enough to pick up the 1st down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. He's going to let this one go deep. That is hard. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 59 yards.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. To throw is Mayfield. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
And goal.
Hey, alert 33. 180.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That one, taken in. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Buccaneers. His 4th TD grab of the season. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Devontae Turpin on the return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
First down team at their own 20-yard line.
They go play action. It's Prescott. Open man downfield. It's CeeDee Lamb. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 4. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
That's quick RPO to Ferguson. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Cowboys.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. It's second down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
He'll get about 2. Kendall Fuller up to make the stop.
That's a gain of 3. It's third.
They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. Pistol now for Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
16 yards.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt I'm going. So I like these plays. I think the more guys, Mike, that you can get involved in the ground game, the better. And of course, they're going to get enough touches to their back in a traditional sense, but make the defense defend every blade of grass from sideline to sideline and from line of scrimmage to the end zone. And one of the best ways to do it is to get your wide receivers, get your speed guys involved in the run game. So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
It is third and long. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Buccaneers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! 180! Done!
Baker going to give it to Irvin. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Brought down at his own 8-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Second and 7.
Regular! Six! Watch out.
Throwing is Baker. Get this complete right side to Otten. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Tampa after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run with Irving. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Jack Sanborn on the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the 25, here's second and 7. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete. I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Play fake. Prescott rolling right. That one swung out to Blue. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding that that time in the pocket was quickly coming to an end. Those defensive guys were all over him, but by buying time, flushing to his right, nice job by his receiver uncovering, leads to a nice pickup.
That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a first down.
Cowboys, first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Cowboys.
Dak gonna give this to Blue. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 5. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an arc to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut, where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down. To throw is Prescott. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
I think now we're starting to see this defense start to make some adjustments. We saw him give up a few plays earlier in the game, especially to this back. So he's someone they have to understand. He's not just going to hurt you on the ground. He also is a threat in the passing game. So,
and he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Devontae Turpin, touchdown Cowboys. The kicking team on for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. 180.
On play action, Mayfield. Now he'll air one out. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. First down, Prescott. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Like, really, one play into the drive, you're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 89 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. The extra point try forthcoming. He knocks it through, and the Cowboys will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Regular. What's up?
On the ground, it's Irving. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Up, Sector. 180. Run. Done.
They go play action with Mayfield. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Good. 180. What's that?
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. It is 3rd and 10.
Good. 180. What's that?
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's got a man. That's the tight end, Arden. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
20. Hurry. Done.
That's thrown quickly, taken in by Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
What's that?
They'll run it. It's Irvin. And this one blown up. Good surge to drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Good. 180. What's that?
To the left side, it is caught by Myers. And he's into the end zone. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. It's up and good. And the Buccaneers go up by 7. 28-21.
Cowboys 21. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Dak going to work it to Lamb on the RPO. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Buccaneers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Now, screen set up for Irving.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Hey, I'm on alert! I'm on alert! 180! What's up?
Throwing is Mayfield. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Malik Hooker, the fine safety, coming on the rush that time to record the sack.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Pass thrown deep for Godwin. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today, and that's why they find themselves trailing at this point in the game.
Kill! Yeah! There we go!
On first and 10, Prescott. Back down the field for Lamb. And here's another ball that's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Now this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch them by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
They go three tight ends here on first and 10. Here's Irving. And he's in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa.
That was a special run, Mike. I mean, it's just rare to have that combination of contact balance and strength to not only run through the contact, but then to also have the speed to break away once you get into the open field.
McLaughlin now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bucs will extend this third quarter lead. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On play action, here's Dak. That's complete to Blue. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion. And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And he's got it. Good work there to take it to the 47 and set up first down.
I like that call on third down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on third down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating third down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with third down run.
He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
There we go, Whitey.
On second down, it's down. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. To the air again. Prescott. It is brought in the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Now the try here for the point after. He gets it to go. Cowboys back within 7. It's 35-28. Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40. Give, this is Irvin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Here's a 3rd and 10. To throw is Mayfield. This one down the field, but it'll wind up incomplete. Emeka Egbuka, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. They'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. To return, it is Turpin. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the play fake, Dak. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. A quick toss into the hands of Lamb. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. A try here for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. That's caught left side by Otten. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
A gain of 17.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. Not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
Real. Come on. 180.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. And that one is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Could they have called the push-off there?
Regular.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
A gain of 20 on the play. It's now 3rd down.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down.
180.
Now Mayfield. Will swing this out wide to Irvin. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
So that's a big 1st down conversion because, Mike, as you take a look at the game clock, if they play this right, not only do they put themselves in position to score here to win this at the end, but they also can leave very little time left for their opponent to try to go down and answer.
On 1st down, here's Irving. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run here. This is Ty Chandler. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 17-yard line.
Throwing is Baker. Left side to Godwin. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 4.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Good. 180. Done.
On play action, Mayfield. That one is caught by Ibuka. And he'll try to get the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
A 28-yard attempt.
Oh, no, he missed it. Not more than a chip shot, but it's no good. And this is going to stay a tie game here in the 4th.
Just an ugly-looking kick right from the jump, Mike. I mean, it was the snap initially. That led to a bad hold. That led to a little bit of a mistiming of the kicker's steps. And you add all that up, and that's the kick you get.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
8. Pistol now for Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. 15-yard pickup there. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late. The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 9.
2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Work to do, the crowd helping the defense. 3rd down and 9. That's taken in by Holland. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
1st down, Cowboys.
They'll drop to throw. They try to set up the screen to the right, but it's going to fall incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
He finds Hollins on the ground. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
At the Buccaneers' 29-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. That's quick RPO to Ferguson. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
Makes it
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
And the crowd a major factor now as we get to third down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
Well, I like the idea of airing it out there on third down. You're trying to move this ball even into closer, more manageable field goal distance, but after that incomplete now brings up fourth down. I think you have no choice but to settle for 3 here and see if it's enough to leave here with a win.
And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on fourth down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
On first down is Mayfield. Godwin working the right side.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Here is second and 7. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's first and 10.
180!
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Trayvon Diggs, tight coverage, and he knocks that one away.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
This one on target to Godwin. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Here's Mayfield. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. Into space. And this is going to be a touchdown. What a shocking finish. There are no flags, and this game is over. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys.